All right, so if you've struggled at all to build a team, generate leads, just to get heading in the right direction with building a team or building a business online, you can grab a pen and paper, you can watch this video over and over again. But what I'm about to simply reveal to you is extremely simple. Now, there's a million different ways to market online, um, plenty of effective ways, but really what it all comes down to is a few basic things. You don't have to make this overly complicated. The majority of people do. They think there's some crazy skills that you need in order to produce results online or in building a business. But whenever you just simply break it down and really sit back and look at even the biggest marketers and figure out, okay, how do they do what they do? It's basic fundamentals. And when you know what those basic fundamentals are, you then can basically take those things that you know, which I'm about to reveal to you, and you can just accelerate it. Now, once you need to know the basics first. Once you know the basics, then there's different ways to do things in a more rapid pace. But I can tell you right now that what I'm going to go over with you is so simple that literally what I did in the beginning of my online marketing career to build, teams into the hundreds of people, into hundreds within my first 30 days ever online. So I didn't have, a list of people. I had zero email list. No one on Facebook knew me as a guru or any crap like that. It's from scratch. This is what I did. And all you have to do is basically be willing to put in the work. So now if you're sitting here expecting some magic thing where, you can, whatever, click a button and go sit on your freaking couch and eat bonbons and watch TV, that doesn't exist. So if you're lazy and you're not willing to do anything in order to have success, this will not work. And the truth is, what you're looking for doesn't exist. So you're just going to keep on giving away your money to people constantly and never get anywhere. So what I'm going to show you right now is it. This is all you got to do. It's basically what I call the 3 C's, and I added a 4th C. I probably could add about a few other C's to this as well. But the main things, it's basic logic, right? In order for you to have people join you in your business or whatever, buy stuff from you that makes you money so that you can do the things that you want to do, whatever they may be, it's just basic common sense what you need to do, right? So you can choose to either say, wow, that's pretty cool, it's simple what Matthew's saying, or you can choose to think there's some crazy freaking way to do things that's going to make you money. But it really comes down to these basic things. First of all, you have to connect with people, right? So what I mean by that is, connect with, if you're in an opportunity or especially whenever you just join a new opportunity, you want to kind of launch that out to the people that you're currently working with, or not working with, that you're currently connected with. And you need to also expand your circles. So for example, if you've been working, say you've been online for a year or two or longer, and you've been constantly working with the same people, I might even be one of them. Typically within a circle, there are the people of influence within that circle. Even on Facebook, Facebook's got like 1 billion people, but a lot of times people surround themselves with just the same people all the time. But it's very easy, simple to expand into different, basically, circles of influence. And what you need to do is get into those other circles where people don't know. Like, say you're working with, guru number 1 right now, who you obviously know him or her is the person of influence in the current circle you're in. It's always the same people in that particular circle. You need to go into another circle where you don't know who the quote unquote guru is, and start connecting with people over there, right? So connect with people consistently. And it doesn't have to be, depending on how much time you have, you can simply connect with 2 or 3 people a day. New people, right? Then you simply communicate with these people. And I can show you a way that most people, like, they connect with me, or I'm sure you experience the same thing. whenever people connect with you or me, they send a message, some freaking silly message. Hey, I saw you on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. We seem to have similar interests. All the same garbage. It's so robot-like that there's no personality to it. There's no, it sucks. I mean, for lack of a better way to put it, it's not effective. It's too played out. So I have a way that I can show you. I'm not going to show you in this video, but I will maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll show you. And if you want access to my complete done system, I'll show you step by step. Literally hold your hand as I show you through everything on how I do what I do. Just message me on Facebook, and I will be glad to show you, hold you by the hand and show you exactly what I do. But I have a way that with connecting with people, it will basically lower the barrier between you and the person you're trying to connect with to make it go a lot smoother, right? I like to basically call it like just creating. You want to establish an engagement with the person before you message them directly. So that's whenever you're connecting with people. Now, when you communicate, this is simply, I mean, be real, right? So no fake, pre-done messages that everyone else is doing. You want to connect with them. Identify who the person is that you're connecting with. Where are they from? Find common interests. Married, single, kids, all that stuff. Find something that you can talk to them about other than business. You don't lead with the business. Lead with personal stuff. Get to know who the person is. Be real. And the communication process doesn't have to take forever. A lot of it's going to have to do with the timing of the person, which I'm going to get into here probably in another video, because I don't want to make these videos too long, so I'll bore the crap out of you. But be real. Whatever you know of value, and if you don't feel like you know anything of value right now, you need to learn something, or again, connect with me, and I'll show you some basic things that the majority of people don't know, or I can show you more not so basic things, but start off slow. But it's basically taking the things that you know, be willing to share them with other people, be real with them, so provide value, and next thing you know, you've done more for people than anyone they've ever worked with. Because most people they join a deal, and their upline sponsor is long gone. All right, so the next thing is simply close. Now, that sounds like a scary word. That could be, simply suggesting, making an offer, however you want to put it. I just use close because it goes along with my 3C idea. So, whenever you close, now what you have to realize is, in order for you to make money, you have got to suggest to people that they join you. You've got to make them an offer. If you connect with people and communicate with them, but you never suggest or make them an offer, how do you expect to make money, right? So now what you need to realize is, don't get frustrated. I don't care if you went out and you talked to 50 people, right? And typically the law of averages, if you talk to 50 people, someone should join you, as long as you're not doing the robot crap, just smacking people in the face with your deal. But if you're connecting with people and you're communicating with them before you offer the close, and you're being real and offering value, then you make the close, you will get sales. Now listen, if you go out and you talk to 50 people and they all say no, right? It's okay. As long as you listen and pay attention to those people that you're connecting and communicating with, you have to understand that a huge part of this industry and any business is timing. Timing is huge. So for example, if you connect with someone today and you start talking to them and they just joined a business opportunity yesterday, what do you think the chances are of them really making a move? I would hope it would be slim to none, because if they make a move onto your team that quick, chances are if they did join your team, they're going to be making a move within the next week anyways. So you have to realize, again, if you've been marketing on Facebook or with internet marketing at all, people jump around from deal to deal to deal. Now, so if you want to work with me, I expect a minimum of a 90-day commitment with me. If you want to produce results, you've got to stop jumping from one opportunity to the next. Just blunt, that's it, because you're not going to have success. Unless you're, the only time it makes sense to be in multiple deals is if you have established a serious income with one, and then if something else is in a different niche, it makes sense to possibly have other deals. But if you haven't made any money in opportunity A, and you already got opportunity B, C, D, and E, you're going to fail miserably, right? So again, back to the timing. So if someone, you talk to somebody today, they just joined a deal yesterday, they don't want to join you, you probably shouldn't even have suggested or made an offer to them once you knew that they had just joined an opportunity yesterday. Now, if you're smart and you pay attention to the type of opportunity they're in, like cyclers and stuff like that, if it's like a low-cost investment, it's some kind of a cycler. Not some cyclers are incredible, but I just know from my experience, if I talk to Susie and she just joined cycler, crazy make money cycler yesterday, I'm going to put her up on at a specific time to follow up with her, because I know from my experience that she is probably going to be ready to make a move in my timing that I already know is typical for that particular kind of deal. So another suggestion is having a follow-up system, which I can show you. Again, feel free to message me and I'll break down everything for you. And then simply the next thing, if you're willing to connect, communicate, and offer people to join your opportunities or opportunity consistently, if you do that for 30 days, I can personally guarantee you that you can have success. The thing is, you can't do it for today and tomorrow, and 10 people tell you no, and you think, oh my gosh, this must not be the right deal. I better go find out what Joe Blow's doing over there because he's having success. Jumping from deal to deal every week, 2 weeks, every month is not the right thing to do. Understand the timing of your prospects is a huge part in your success. Changing the variable that you control, which is the opportunity. If Susie isn't ready to join opportunity A today, and you say, okay, I'm going to quit opportunity A and I'm going to go out and join opportunity B, and you come back to Susie again and say, hey, what about this one? There's a really high likelihood she's still not going to be ready because it's still not the right time for that prospect. Now, I know this video, it went a lot longer than I expected, but I just wanted to get into a little bit of detail. Again, none of this is complete. This is not rocket science. This is the most basic things. Common sense, right? Connect, communicate, be real with people, offer value, close, simply make a suggestion to join your team, especially after you provided them value in the communication process. All this can be done in several different ways, many different ways, which I can show you a lot of them. So tomorrow I'm going to do more on connecting, and so pay attention to your email, and I'll have another video for you tomorrow. We'll get more into communicating, how to close people effectively, understanding timing, creating a follow-up system that makes it easy for you to track everything, and creating a basic schedule based on the amount of time that you have in a particular day to be able to do things effectively and build the business of your dreams. With that said, see you in tomorrow's video, and again, if you want to connect with me, please do so.